Welcome back to In the Gig. It's time to head across the ditch as we do each and every week. We're going to have a chat with Mick Guerin. And Mick, great to have you on the show once more, buddy. Always good to see you. And I think it's fair to say self-assured through a little bit of a spanner in the works by not getting away cleanly the other day.
Yeah, hi Ben, big hi to you and everybody around Australia who loves their harness racing. And look, I think it was good for the New Zealand Cup, not so good for the punters who took the shorts about self-assured on Friday. This was the Avon City Ford New Brighton Cup. He didn't just gallop away, he wildly galloped away, and that really cost punters a fortune. Also changed trainer Mark Purdon's mind. He's put him on the unruly, he's taking him to the Hannon Memorial, looking at the horse here at Barrier 2 in the blue colours. That'll be at Oamaru on Sunday. Now, that'll be at 2:51 Eastern Seaboard time in Australia. There you can see him galloping out the back. Took no part in the race. Now, he's up against, on Sunday, the Miracle Mile winner of last year in Spankham. And the horse who wins this race in Classy Brigade, who's so quick away from a standing start. Oamaru's not a great track to come from back on. He is in a very, very big test on Sunday. And most importantly for the futures punters, he could well be on the unruly in the New Zealand Cup at Addington on November the 10th. If that's the case, he could be giving a start to Spankham, Classy Brigade, and of course the Northerner copy that. That makes his position at the head of the market not as solid as it was 7 days ago.
He certainly has to sort it out, doesn't he? 225 with tab fixed, self-assured, copy that 320. We know that he's a little more tractable off the standing start. Ultimate Sniper, who more than likely won't be there, 550. Spankham 6, can't wait to see him. And then we're getting out to AG's White Sox and longer odds about the rest. So it's going to be an interesting few weeks, Mick, with him. We head to Alexandra Park this Friday night for the first time in a little while for the first Group 1 of this season. It's a sire stakes for the 3-year-olds, but it's the 2-year-old version, as we discussed a couple of weeks ago. Krug has come up with a great draw on paper for him. And what's even better is the fact that a few of his main rivals have drawn worse. So does it look a put in and take out job for Krug on Friday night?
I think the only concern would be Britt, because it's all about faith. His main rivals off the second line, Barrier 3 over the 1700 metres, is that there's too much energy inside him and too many horses race for the same spot. Because if a horse like American Dealer, drawn Barrier 4, just jumps to the lead, I think they hand to Krug and Krug gets there easily. If they start playing ducks and drakes early in the run and he's stuck wider for longer, then maybe a horse like It's All About Faith comes into play. But to be honest, I think he'll lead. I think he'll win, and it's pretty hard to see how It's All About Faith can come around him and beat him, because last time they tried that at Addington, he beat him home by 2 lengths. Also a good standing start race there as that New Zealand Cup builds a bit of depth now, and a few more trainers I'm speaking to start to say, hey, the self-assured thing, maybe we've got a chance.
Now, after your carnival and we wrap up New Zealand Cup week and then the Auckland Cup there later on in the year, Mick, hopefully we'll get to see some of your superstars head to Australia. But they tell me your trainers won't be coming. So how do the Australian trainers, and you know us Aussies very well and also the New Zealand trainers, how do we suck up to the Kiwi trainers to make sure that they get one of the superstars head to their barn? Any advice?
Yeah, well, Gareth, sending those flowers like those ones over there that Ben Way sent me, that's really helpful. Ben sent me some lovely flowers this week and a card saying how much I motivate him and drive him to be a great presenter. You could probably try that with the trainers too, or what you could do is be very, very good at your job, because that's what's happening this week. We are seeing Princess Tiffany is on a plane. In a week and a half's time, she's going to join Dean Braun. Goes for the Mayor's Triple Crown in Melbourne next month. Already, we're seeing another masterpiece who races at Alexandra Park next week, committed to go to Jess Tubbs. So there's a lot of horses in play here. People are saying, hey, I can't win a cup or a Sire Stakes or a Derby, who can I go to? Sure, top of the list are going to be people like Craig Cross and Luke McCarthy, or if you're heading to Queensland, a guy like Grant Dixon. I would suggest of the Queensland horses, the most likely New Zealander to turn up in Victoria is going to be One Change for the Breeders' Crown 3-year-old. Amazing Dream, who's racing there at the moment, is actually coming back to New Zealand, as is Ashley Locas for the New Zealand Cup. But I do think there's going to be at least 6 to 8 to 10 horses looking to head to carnivals over there, looking for either caretaker or full-time trainers over the summer.
Well, Benny Way's definitely learnt your look straight down the barrel. A lot of similar looks there between you and Benny Way. But just quickly, Ultimate Sniper, last night crowned New Zealand Horse of the Year. First of all, did you vote for him, and did he deserve to win that title?
Yeah, he did. Look, he clean swept it into Dominion. 3 heats, won them all, couple of national record times, sat park to win the final, won a free-for-all on New Zealand Cup Day in remarkable style, only had a 32-day domination, but it wasn't a year where anybody else stood up, and of course, because of COVID, not many got the chance. 2 dead heats, copy that, and One Change dead heated for the 3-year-old, Cracker Hill, and Ultimate Stride dead heated for 3-year-old Trotter. So I think those battles will continue into the future. But for now, all the question marks in harness racing are around Self Assured and whether he can maintain that grip on New Zealand Cup favouritism.